Have you ever wondered why some people seem to get ahead so quickly, while others struggle just to keep up? It's not just about talent, luck, or even hard work. The real difference often comes down to what happens in the early hours of the morning before the world wakes up, before the emails start flooding in, and before the distractions take over. The truth is, what successful people do before 8 a.m. sets the tone for everything that follows. And if you're not making the most of these precious hours, you're missing out on the secret advantage that could change your life. Let's be honest, most people start their day in a rush. They hit snooze, scroll through their phones, and scramble to get ready, already feeling behind. By the time they step out the door, their mind is cluttered, their energy is low, and their day feels out of control. But successful people do things differently. They treat the early morning as sacred time, a window of opportunity to invest in themselves, set their intentions, and build momentum that lasts all day. Here's the contrast. While most people are still sleeping or mindlessly scrolling, successful people are already winning the day. They're not waiting for motivation to strike, they're creating it. They're not reacting to the world, they're designing their own. And it all starts with a few simple habits that anyone can adopt. Let me tell you a story. There was a man named Arjun who always felt like he was running behind. No matter how hard he worked, he could never catch up. One day, he read about the morning routines of highly successful people and decided to try something new. Instead of sleeping in, he set his alarm an hour earlier. At first, it was tough. But soon he noticed a shift. He had time to think, to plan, to move his body, and to focus on what mattered most. Within months, Arjun's productivity soared. His stress dropped, and he finally felt in control of his life. So, what exactly do successful people do before 8 a.m.? The first thing is they wake up with intention. They don't just roll out of bed and stumble into the day. They start with purpose. Whether it's a few moments of gratitude, a short meditation, or simply taking a deep breath and setting an intention, they begin their day on their own terms. Next, they move their bodies. Exercise isn't just about fitness, it's about energy, focus, and mental clarity. Even a short walk, some stretching, or a quick workout can make a huge difference. It wakes up the body, sharpens the mind, and releases stress before it can build up. Another key habit is planning. Successful people don't leave their day to chance. They review their goals, prioritize their tasks, and map out their most important actions. This simple act of planning creates a sense of direction and control that carries through the rest of the day. They also invest in personal growth. Whether it's reading, journaling, or listening to something inspiring, they use the quiet of the morning to feed their minds and expand their horizons. This is the time when creativity is at its peak, when ideas flow freely, and when you can focus without interruption. Contrast this with the average morning routine. Most people wake up reactive, letting the world dictate their mood and their priorities. They check their phones, get lost in notifications, and start the day already feeling behind. But when you take control of your morning, you take control of your life. Let's talk about the power of consistency. The habits you build in the morning don't just affect your day, they shape your future. Small actions, repeated daily, compound over time. 5 minutes of reading, 10 minutes of exercise, a few moments of reflection, these may seem insignificant, but they add up to massive results. Here's another story. A woman named Priya wanted to write a book but never had time. She decided to wake up 30 minutes earlier and write just one page each morning. It didn't feel like much, but after a year, she had a finished manuscript. The secret wasn't a burst of inspiration, it was a simple, consistent habit, done before the world could get in the way. If you're thinking, I'm not a morning person, you're not alone. But the truth is, you don't have to wake up at 5 a.m. or follow a rigid routine. The key is to claim some time for yourself before the demands of the day take over. Start small. Set your alarm 10 minutes earlier. Use that time to do something that matters to you, something that moves you closer to your goals. Remember, the way you start your day is the way you live your life. If you begin with intention, energy, and focus, you'll carry that momentum into everything you do. If you start in chaos, you'll spend the rest of the day trying to catch up. So what can you do tomorrow morning to join the ranks of successful people? Wake up with purpose. Move your body. Plan your day. Invest in your growth. Even if it's just a few minutes, those moments are yours and they can change everything. If you found this message helpful, share it with someone who needs a morning boost. And remember, Success isn't about luck or talent, it's about the choices you make starting with the very first moments of your day. Don't let another morning slip by on autopilot. Take control and watch how your life transforms. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more.